guys, your girl Hiiiii. I'm back with another video, and today we're going to be talking about Friday Night Smackdown. Now, we're going to be doing all the bloodline stuff at the end, because it's a lot. But Raw is behind. Raw is behind now. Like, y'all get in with the bloodline and the good storyline for the women as well. Smackdown is always being Raw's behind. I'm sorry. It's true. It's true. I'm sorry, guys, but it's true. And Candice LeRae and Bayley, they put on a great first match of the night, but Candice trying to get out smooth and cleanly did not work on her. She always gonna pull out a trick and it's not gonna work, man. It's not working. But she's trying to be on, I think she's trying to be on Nia's good side, honestly, and it did not work. But I will say that it's kind of like, dang, Indy's been on TV. I mean, Candice has been on TV separate from Indy for like 2-3 weeks now. I feel as though, dare I say, that release was in the waiting. Like, they was waiting to release Indy. I'm sorry, but I feel as though that's true. Now, Ciampa, he got mad after the fact that he saw Johnny talking up with Motor City, and honestly, I ain't gonna lie, I would be mad too, because they have been getting their butts kicked when it comes to getting that tag team championship back. It's just, I don't see it for them in the near future either. Like, I feel bad, but that's the truth. And honestly, a heel, I ain't gonna lie, I'm not gonna hate a heel Ciampa. Like, Pretty Deadly had no chance after that man got mad. And the fact that he didn't even have to tag in Johnny, I'm scared of him already, man. I'm scared. I'm scared for the tag team division, low-key. Like, the other people in the tag team division, they might have a little slither of a chance, man. Slither of a chance. And I just think one of these tag teams need to lock in. Like, I want one of these tag teams to be heel that have been on the good side for a long time. Now, later on in the show, you see Street Profits and Motor City talking and chopping up because they trying to get that opportunity, and it seems like they passed up DIY for opportunity. I ain't gonna. But there was a different type of air when it came to Street Profits. Like, I'm feeling they might turn heel. I feel as though Montez might turn. Montez, he was giving a different type of energy. Loud as always, but giving a different type of energy, and I see it for them, and I hope I'm not tweaking, and I hope they do turn, because they got it in them. They have it in them, and I want to see, and I'm glad B-Fab has kind of gotten a chance to wrestle more, because I feel as though she's finna be on TV wrestling. That makes me happy as well. But she might be on the, I don't know if she's gonna be on the same side when they turn. And I think that might be why they have her wrestling, so she's prepared to move to the main roster and get to fighting as a competitor more. But I'm gonna say this, Randy Orton, he gets taken out like on a bi-weekly basis. This man is getting taken out on a bi-weekly basis. Like, poor Randy. KO hits him with a band move, and honestly, I feel it, and I feel as though with KO's face, he didn't even mean to do that. He didn't even mean to do that. It just, the voices in KO's head was talking to him. The voices was talking to him. And this was the version of KO that Triple H was talking about. The version that everybody was like, what do you mean? KO showed it. And honestly, I can't be the only one who thought that Cody Rhodes just spawned out of nowhere. That man spawned out of nowhere. Like, bro, where did you weren't here before? It was like, bro. And Randy, that man over here, I'm on and groaning. I'm like, this man must be real hurt. he hurt. He hurt for real, man. He hurt for real. I don't know if that's true, but I'm glad the fact that they kind of wrote Cody Rhodes out of the episode for a little bit, because he was not getting any shine. And I understand the whole idea that he has to be like a full-time champion. So for them just to pan over to Cody Rhodes when nothing in the episode is referring to him, just to show he was there, that wouldn't have been, it wouldn't fit. I don't think it would have fit with everything going on. It just would have been a waste of panning over. So I'm glad they just had him go in the ambulance and go on through now. But the tag match between Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair versus Tiffany Stratton and Nia Jax, that right there, I need a longer version of that match. I think I'm gonna need a longer version of that match because that was a pretty good one. And this is why I'm telling y'all, and I'm gonna stand on the fact that I need to stand on the fact that Bianca and Jade need to stay together for a long time. I think they should stay till WrestleMania, even a little bit after, and then lose the belts and decide to be single stars, because they are elevating the tag team division, but they're making other people care about the tags. I like tags already, but like they are putting a shine on tags, and I'm loving it. They are doing something. They are elevating the division 100%. I think it's been the best women's tag that we've seen in a very long time. Now, in that match, Candice LeRae was come out. Naomi was not gonna let her girls end up like that, so she decided to help out. And Big 3 was on my screen. They weren't together, but y'all understand. It's there. And Naomi's gonna be there on Monday cheering on the girls, which I can see that match probably not ending the right way. I feel as though there's gonna be an interference. So that might lead up to a War Games, and Naomi's first War Games. I'm happy. Very happy. But Motor City and A-Town Down Under put on a banger of a match, and honestly, I appreciate WWE for showcasing Motor City's ability in the ring. Like, they had picked the right people to go against them and picked the right, situations, because not only do we see them be able to beat the Bloodline after having a match, we see them be able to kind of, still do on regular stuff and get over on previous tag champions. Like, they beat two tag champs. Well, basically 3 tag champs. Like, that right there, the best way to come in. And they've been having a great debut few weeks, and I'm a fan. I'm sure that's the point. They was allowing the WWE universe to really get acquainted with these men, and they can keep their belts for a little while, unless they go into the Street Profits. I think the Street Profits should dethrone them. That's just my little 2 cents into it. They should dethrone them. But we finally got a mid-card champ for the women's, a United States Championship. And honestly, I like the belt's design. I'm not one of those people that's gonna complain about it. I think there's a reason why they didn't change the design, so I'm not mad at that. They wanted it to be like on the same level, which I appreciate, because just with the WWE Championships, they wanted to be on the same level. So I'm not mad at it. I think it's pretty solid. If Naomi does not win next week, I want Naomi to be the inaugural, United States champion. It'll be perfect, because they need somebody that's been a world champion to have the belt first. Of course you can say you want your Meachins or Chelsea Greens, but for the first one, I want Naomi to be the champion. And next week there's a championship match between Nia and Naomi, and I don't see that match. I hope that match does not end in a pin. I hope the match just gets thrown out and they just don't give Naomi another chance, so she goes and gets the United States belt. That's where I'm at. I think that I don't know if it's time for Naomi to be the WWE champion again. I don't know if that's going to be the opportunity, but I'm always going to be rooting for her. That's always the agenda. I'm rooting for her, and I hope she does get it, but I don't know if that's the agenda at the moment. Now, Bloodline. First off, Roman has the OTC shirt with a little yeet on it. That was so beautiful. Cute. I popped. But Jay called out Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn needs to acknowledge the fact that he begs to be in this group, okay? He needs to acknowledge it. They all need to acknowledge. Somebody needs to say, hey, you know what? Somebody needs to take, Roman and Sami needs to take up responsibility for their roles and what occurred. They both do. And Sami was like, you know, I missed us. I felt it in Saudi. I know you felt it. And I know you don't hate me. I know you still got love for me. You love me. But I'm down. I'm down to be back and help you out if you say sorry to Jay. First off, I don't want Roman to say sorry to Jay without it being genuine. I'm going to need Roman to say it to Jay without being told. But I honestly, that's what I was thinking. But I was like, you know what? I'll take the sorry. But Roman, and him being the petty man he is, said, I'm sorry. Had a big pause to say, I'm sorry I let you waste my time with this. Roman is hilarious, man. And this is the reason why I want Roman to still kind of be healed. Because the guy has those petty one-liners. And it's like, bro, why would you say that? What possessed you to say that? And when it comes to this new bloodline and this change, I don't see Roman being a good guy again. But I see him being respectful and a good guy to his family. Everybody else, though, they probably getting a petty Roman. But in that, Roman goes off on both Jay and Jimmy on the way in the locker room. And I think that a lot of the responses Roman has is based off of his old traumas. And I think that's why you're in a complex, you can see the complex character of Roman to where you want to cheer for him even when he does bad things, because at the same time, he doesn't seem like he's all the way deranged into a bad person. But 2021, Roman, he was a bad guy. Bad guy 100%. But I just think that it's complex to where you can see the fact that he's pushing people away because of his old trauma with Seth. Same thing with Sami. I feel as though that's why he's extra hard on Sami, and why Sami never got that redemption to come back, never got that opportunity to come back, other than the fact that he's not blood related. But like, I feel as though that's the biggest reason why he never got it back, is because of the fact with Seth. And I still think that there's going to be a little bit of uncertainty with Roman when it comes to Sami. But Roman comes out later on when it comes to the acknowledgement ceremony, which that was buns. Solo, you barely beat him. Like, you barely beat him, and you over here trying to have an acknowledgement ceremony. That's insane. The crowd don't even acknowledge you, bro. But Roman comes out alone, which baller move, 100% baller move. And the bros come out with him. But Sami I almost thought Sami was the snake. I almost thought he was a snake. I thought it was going to be interesting if he was, honestly. Because Solo was like, you know what? I ain't going to have a rematch. I ain't going to have a fight with you. But we can do Wargames. 5-on-5. And Sami be my 5. I am not going to say that was not going to be a plot twist of the century and a moment that I would have loved. But my boys came out, and Sami ended up saying, nah, bro, that's not this. Now, the bloodline is back. The bloodline with Sami's hands back. Bloodline is back, man. And honestly, I didn't want Sami to come back. I understand why, and I'm liking this story so far. But I'm going to say this, and I mean this in the nicest way possible. After Wargames, I do want Sami to be gone. It's funny, yes. I love the funniness. I love the jokes. I like the jokes and everything. But after, I just want the Usos, Roman, and Paul Heyman. I just do. I'm sorry. I kind of do, because I don't like the fact that Sami plays the good guy role out of this. He plays it well. But it's like, I don't like the way that you don't accept and acknowledge where you messed up and where you played a part in this. He doesn't do it. Instead, he plays victim. He plays victim. And I understand the fact that, you know, Roman's outweighs what Sami did, but at the same time, be for real, bro. Be for real. Now, in this whole bloodline reunion thing, I want Jimmy to have a chance to kind of, you know, open up his character. Now, somebody on Twitter, I'm gonna put her up here because I love her, but she's over here saying that Jimmy could be a mole and a villain, and honestly, I could see it and I would like it. I would honestly be open to it. I'd be open to it. Like, I could see it. Like, I could see him being like the mastermind behind what's going on with Solo, because it's unexpected and everybody thinks it's The Rock. Sure, it's probably The Rock, but like, imagine if it was Jimmy. Jimmy has all the reason in the world. He has every reason to do it. He has every reason. So that idea that he might be Snake, I know. I'm not gonna close the door on that. Y'all let me know if y'all think that is possible for Jimmy and possible for his character, because honestly, that would set his character to have a little bit of development. Even if it's only for like a brief period of time, to where he's a heel and he ends up coming back with family, because Jimmy could be redeemed by his family, like their family, so they could accept his plot. If they're gonna accept Roman without him apologizing, they can accept Jimmy, especially if he has reasons, many reasons. But y'all let me know how y'all feel about Smackdown, and how y'all feel about the fact that Wargames didn't get a big announcement. I hope that the women get a big announcement for Wargames. But y'all let me know. Do y'all think that it's going to be a 5-on-5 or 4-on-4? I think it's going to be a 4-on-4, because I just don't see anybody going to join any of the teams. Nobody's going to join any of those teams. I was thinking KO could, but KO, he hated Bloodline, man. He don't care. Like, he hates the Bloodline. Yikes. He got Cody to worry about. Cody needs somebody. But let me know, guys. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And please don't forget to turn on your post notifications. Bye!